I'm certainly not the only one who has forgotten that job quests are a thing, and as you level through your duty roulette, they stack up, and suddenly you have a lot of job quests. So today, I am planning on catching up on my warrior job quests because I'm actually considering getting like a warrior main. I want to be a warrior main, actually. I think I've fallen in love with being a warrior. I really want to actually be a tank main. Can you imagine that? I do have a little bit of tank anxiety when going into duty roulettes with all strangers, but so far it is going well. Forgetting job quests is a universal experience. We cannot intervene. We cannot intervene. This will just happen. As someone who did all the 40 to 60 warrior quests all at once, relatable. Okay, we are at level. Let me. I want to just see it. Can I? Hello? I guess we'll have to go there to see which level it is. Can an event, we cannot intervene. Let's do a little, it's raining. It's not really nice weather to show this off. But this is my glamour. It is all glamored. It's like, can I show the glamour plate? Because I know some people are interested in seeing my glamour. So I want to do a little glamour moment real fast. This is the, I'm not gonna pronounce these names, but like the name is on the right side if you are interested. This is a PvP axe. You can get it by doing PvP content. I believe it's the wolf mark coins. I have a flower crown. I have the prestige armor of light, which is also PvP content. I have the Virtue Revenger's Change, which are also PvP content. I have the spring skirt underneath it, which my friend crafted for me. And I have the Isgardian tie boots, which you can get from the Golden Saucer. And I have random earrings that are red, and I was like, oh, it fits with the whole look. So this is my glamour, if you are interested in it. Really like the X. It's really cool with the red and everything. So yeah, this is the X. The gear from PvP is top tier glamour worthy. I love the gear from PvP, and I really need to do more PvP to get more gear because everything is so pretty. All right, let's get cracking because I'm behind and I'm missing. Let's also turn all the sound effects back on. I'm missing actual actions in my hotbar because I've not been on top of this. So we're gonna do these and actually get some new things and learn how they work. It's level... Oh my god. Oh... This is bad. We're starting with level 35. I am currently level 47, so we're like 10 whole levels off, which is kind of bad. Welcome back, my friend. I can see you've not neglected your training. No, I have not. I've overdone it. For my part, I fear that deciphering the ancient chronicles of my people is proving to be much more demanding task than I had imagined. Mind you, it wasn't helping that I've been somewhat preoccupied as of late. A comrade of mine from my days in the company of heroes asked me to do a favor, and it's taking me back and forth across the realm like some bloody fairy. I'm on the hunt for some mysterious feral beast that's been terrorizing small folk. People don't know where this monstrosity came from, but witnesses say its thirst for blood is unlike anything they have ever seen. Unfortunately, the time I have spent in pursuit of the beast is time I have not spent studying the chronicles, and I'm sorry to say that I have made little progress. However, while on the road, I was able to decipher one passage that may be of interest to us both. From what I can gather, the chronicles tell of an ancient set of armor forged by my ancestors in the flames of the Seven Hells, and inscribed with the same arcane incantations and that adorn the soul of the warrior. It would seem that this mighty armor was passed down from hero to apprentice for centuries, until one man, driven by rage and vainglory, cast all 5 pieces from a mountain, probably, highest peak. Since that day, the armor has remained lost, and with it, the power that it harbors. As far as I can make out, the next passage in the chronicles concern the whereabouts of these missing artifacts, though I have only been able to make sense of the odd word thus far. Still, I must confess to some excitement. Imagine what a warrior clad in such garb could achieve. If only my brother were here. He could decipher the text together. We could decipher the text together and spread the teaching of our people to the entire realm. Alas, he is not. His whereabouts are as hidden to me as those of the ancient armor. I would have liked you to have met him, if only so that you can have looked upon a true warrior. Well, perhaps you still shall. Eorzea is not as large as most people perceive. Paths cross, fates intertwine. Such is the will of the spinner. It may well be my brother that has chosen a similar path to mine. But I have rambled long enough. You are here to take the next step in your training, and so I shall oblige. In the southern reach of Talanan, I still cannot pronounce some of the names. Tanalan. Is the Sogili, I am so sorry, desert. A godforsaken wasteland of naught, but sand that stretches as far as the eye can see. It is here that the Leviathan of the dunes lurk, a sandworm of gargantuan proportions. When facing this mammoth creature, you will soon realize that the feeble hacks and slashes of your puny axe are ill-suited for the task of felling such a foe. But do not let this Welcome to Mossy, who cannot pronounce shit. Waking the slumbering beast within and summoning forth a strength that transcends the limits of your physical form. Mind you, first you'll have to find the beast. That might prove a tall order in itself. The Yu tribe that inhabits Forgotten Springs is wise to the movements of the denizens of the desert. Should you want for guidance, I wager they could set you in the right direction. Slay! Okay, we're doing that. Hi, Fern. Hello. You're doing great, thank you, guys. Typical I didn't do my homework excuse, really. Got distracted by deadly monsters, I'm sorry. Had to protect people. Okay, we have to talk to people in the Forgotten Springs, so let's go there. Also, Panda, welcome in. I'm sorry if I'm missing people. Welcome. If I'm missing people. Holy shit. What is happening? Get me out of here. Damn. That's a warm welcome. Hello. I am going to pretend you do not exist and talk to these people. The Leviathan of the Dunes saw the fearsome bugger not a week ago, preying on a group of merchants sound of the Buyer God's strike. The smart ones dropped their wares, turned tail and ran. The dumb ones, well, at least they can say they died rich. Damn. Chores are done, time to enjoy the chaos. Welcome in! Welcome to the chaos. There is a big sandworm where I need to be. This person is struggling. Okay, let's help. Hold on. Let's help real fast. Oh, they're almost dead. I'm sorry, let me help you. Eyes on me. Eyes on me. He does not care. He just cares for the other guy. Come here. Come here. This poor person. I think they're running away. I think they're giving up. Oh, no, they're not. They are. I'm trying to save you. I'm so sorry. They all focus on him too, not even on me. Okay. I got them. I got them. They have a lot of AoEs though. I hope the other person can heal and will help me out, actually. I don't know if they actually ran away or not. Oh, it desynced? Okay, bye then. Oh my goodness. But now I have these stupid sandworms. Leave me alone, okay? I have other things to do. I thought I would help out, but the person ran away. Hi, Daddy. Where do I go? I need to go back on my quest. My quest is inside of here. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Don't worry about this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't come inside, no! Oh my god. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. So much for helping out. Oh my god. Ah. Can you stay outside, please? I'm trying to have a conversation with a very kind fella. And I don't think you have an invitation to come in here. Okay. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, I should turn on my tank stance. This is very true. This is one thing I keep forgetting to do, is turning on my tank stance. I misheard that as it's a warm welcome. And I am happily accepting the pun even though it didn't happen. That's a good pun. Hi Sour, welcome in. Also, this is a canon event for this fate. We cannot intervene. If I had a nickel for every time I spawned into the same scene, I would be rich. Yeah, I figured. The other person ran that way, so I was trying to get the ads off of them, but I think they got outside of the range. Also, the music of the Fates is so stressful. It will only take a minute more though. When you sink down your level, it resets your skills and turns off your... Oh, that explains then why it also does that in dungeons, in Duty Roulette. Because it's always off, and I'm like, I thought I turned that on, but apparently then if you sink down to your level, it resets the tank stance, which is a little silly, because I forget. My ADD brain forgets. Because I'm already nervous going into a Duty Roulette, and then I also have to think about my battle stance, and I'm like, oopsie. The sandworm is an invasive door-to-door salesperson. Do you have time to talk about sand, please? Hi Shadow, welcome in. Hi Whiff, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, it's super annoying. It's pretty standard to forget about it. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got something for it. That's something. It's a pity prize, but it... pity prize, but we got at least something. It's Final Fantasy XIV Spaghetti Code to stop people from using, say, level 90 buffs and then sinking down, so it removes all buffs, including... Oh, that makes sense. I also had a friend say that it's really helpful if you're doing like multiple tank instances, so that the main tank turns on their tank stance and the other ones is turned off. But I haven't done multiple tank instances yet. But I can see that it has like its pros and cons. I just always forget. I've seen the beast. Stands 3 moms high, he does, and stirs up sandstorms which eats a wither and wriggle. Showed up in my hunting fields some years ago, and has been swallowing up my would-be prey in that gaping maw of his ever since. I have seen one. It was right outside the store. But luckily, it is now gone. Okay, I think the second person is in here. Sandworms are particularly sensitive to vibrations in the earth, such as those made by running. If you're looking to summon one of the beasts, then I suggest you search for their tracks. They run about making much of a clamor as possible. Then run around making as much of a clamor as possible. I would also suggest you seek a cure for your madness. Alright. Time to slay a worm. But normally in the overworld I don't have my tank stance on, because I also don't like traveling and then pulling every single possible mob in the area to my facility. So it's just a thing. I already placed the thingy here, so hopefully I see. I might have to make it bigger so I actually see. Doo-doo. Hi Jura, thank you for the lurk, lovely. Thank you for the hydrate. I shall hydrate before we slay. Alright, let's see. Hello? Oh, that worked. That was pretty funny. Okay. Oh, this isn't as bad as like the raid one. Or like the fate one. It was not a raid. Just slumming down your 3 combo and you're good. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It sounds different. Yeah, I did a little jumpies and it was like, oh, someone there? Back to the waterfall we go. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing good. Thank you, Jura. I hope you are too. Whee. It's very funny to see your hotbar setup. Mine is so different. It's very fun. I find that you can kind of find out a lot about a person, I guess, how their hotbar is set up. It's so personal, and I think that's so fun because you can oh, it's down here. You could look up hotbar settings from other people, but I think your own hotbar is very unique to you and what works for you. And I think that's pretty neat, honestly. Star signs? No. I want to see your FF14 hotbars. I have my main combo on QER because they are very much in my reach, and my hands are very sensitive and they hurt very quickly. So I have my main attacks on like things that I can reach. Then I have the things that I use less often down here, and I normally just click them because yeah, my hand hurts and cramps very fast and I don't want to hurt myself when I play a game that's supposed to be fun. But these are all also linked to the buttons that are the top one, but they are linked to one of the buttons on my mouse, so I have to click my mouse button and then one of those, and then I do this row. Though, I have to say, my warrior hotbar is not ideal yet because I'm missing a lot of action still, and I have to figure out how everything works. I'm a very new tank. I'm a sprout tank, and I'm figuring out how all of this works. So this will change a lot, probably. My top bar is buffs and stuff, the middle is single target moves, and the bottom one is a area of attack stuff. That's also a good way about it. This is like my main attacking stuff. This is one for pulling. This is like buffs and debuffs. I remap all my keybinds, so most of my buttons are easy to reach. Yeah, I found that doing 1, 2, 3, 4 and such is already stretching it for me. Like, my hands cannot comfortably do that. So I keep with Q, E, R, T, G, and I think V after that, but I don't have that filled up. But I also press a lot of my buttons because it's okay to press your buttons. It's okay. You don't have to be keybind everything. It's okay to mix them. It's okay to press buttons. Even though people want to tell you it's lame, it's not. It's not lame. It's not lame. Play the game however you want and whatever is comfortable for you. Okay? Okay. And everyone that tells you otherwise can fuck off. I live in sin, dirty big mouse clicker? No, you're not dirty. It's not a sin. In this household, we love the mouse clickers, okay? You're welcome here. I mouse clicked a lot, and I still do a lot, and it's okay. There are only two kinds of players: people who move stuff from the numbers to Q, blah, 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 and people who are living in sin. I don't know if you refer to clicking mouse buttons or if they stay on the numbers. Because in this household, we support mouse clickers. I refuse to use numbers as keybinds or control as modifier. Fair. I have control as a modifier. It's like I have on the side of my mouse, I have control and shift. But control is harder to press for me, so the less important stuff is on the top one. I don't really have a pattern, I just rearrange stuff until it makes sense to me, and probably only me. Amen. I started as a 1, 2, 3, 4 person, then my friend convinced me to get a 12-button mouse. I've heard about those. I think I would mess up with those. This is just like the where do my modifiers go on a D&D character sheet debate. Yeah, it kinda does. I had to move my hand to press a button. It doesn't go on my hotbar. Slay. Whatever works for you is the perfect way to play. Exactly. Hi, Tons. Hello, hello. Can't talk. I can't talk, though. I have a Razer with like 17 bindable buttons. Holy damn. The real gamer mouse. I did it when I started learning healer because my way of sorting things in 1, 2, 3 no longer worked. That's the thing also. If you switch between classes, you kind of have to set up your hotbar in a similar-ish way. So like your main attacks, for me, go like here. And it needs to make a little bit more sense between all classes. Because otherwise you go with muscle memory and you're like, oopsie, I pressed the wrong button. I will say, as someone who was an avid clicker for like the first 2 years of Final Fantasy, if you plan on doing Savage in the future, clicking the majority of your buttons will make the game harder on you because there's so much more movement and camera movement required, but for normal content it's not an issue whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not thinking I'm gonna do a lot of Savage content. I'm a very casual player. I already find the extreme things, well, extreme. I don't think I would do Savage for fun. so to say. I think if I ever do Savage content, it will be because there is loot behind it that I want, and if I then ever get the loot, I'm out of there. I played League of Legends with a mouse pad. Oh my god. Respect. I hold mouse clickers above people who are using something like 0 or minus. That is, they have large hands then. Man. I have very small hands, so I use 3 different modifiers for the same 5 buttons, and that's okay with. That's okay. Don't worry about it. I can't reach beyond 4. I barely can reach 5. It's totally good. Hi Star, welcome in. If you can have modifier buttons on your mouse, that's the best. Yeah, I can have 2. I have like shift and control, I think, as the side of my mouse. But I am slowly getting into keybinds. I started the game only clicking things, and now I'm getting slowly comfortable getting some keybinds into the mix. Then you never have to press 2 keys with one hand. Yes, that is my main thing. I cannot press 2 keys with one hand. That will go wrong. Especially if it's my pinky. If my pinky needs to reach something, my pinky isn't strong. My pinky can't click things. Silly. The only savage savage activity Mossy takes part in is the market board. This is true. Can confirm. I'm a market board savage. So you'll want to do P12. I have no clue what that means, but I see axolotl mount and I'm sold. I know a person who used to play with no mouse, both hands on the keyboard, arrow keys to move, and everything else bound to the keyboard. But that is also respectable. I can only move my camera with my mouse, otherwise I cannot see shit. It's the last Antwalker with Savage Raids. That is a long, long journey ahead. Alright. Keybinds, keyboard, mouse clicking discussion aside. Because on social media people like to get very mad about this fact. So I'm glad that all of you are respectful about that. If I ever see someone disrespect mouse clickers in my chat, they can go away. Hi Nova! Just dropping this here, but I'm going back to bed. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nova. Have a little kiss. Mwah. I hope your injuries will get better soon. I'm sending all the love. I can't judge. I genuinely used to click every single button. Yeah, I find people that judge people on the way they play a game in the way that is comfortable for them and lets them enjoy the game, and they drag them for it. I find that very childish and very not cool behavior. I literally had to set up in my TikTok, I had to blacklist the words mouse, clicking, and keyboard and keybinds. I had to blacklist them because I got bullied on TikTok for using my mouse. I don't care if it's slower. Plenty of things to do that's not savage content in it. Yeah, it's... You can easily... Well, in the beginning it's maybe not that easy, but at some point when you run it a lot, it gets easier to do things with mouse, and then you can anticipate when things are going to happen, and you find your way with it. Same as with playing with a controller and playing with keybinds. You just have to get used to it, and you'll get in a rhythm, and you'll get better, and you practice, and whatever way you do it is fine. If it wasn't allowed, the developers wouldn't have allowed it in their game. Amen. Not demure, not very mindful. No. What the fuck, that's wild. TikTok is a wild place. I do love TikTok a lot because I love making small content, and TikTok is the only platform that pushes my small content out. But it's also very mean. So I just am like, okay, I'm gonna blacklist this, and it's fine. Alright, let's continue, otherwise we'll never get there. Ah, Olefla, your crystal grows ever stronger. In felling the raging sandworm, the beast within you slowly but surely rouses to wakefulness. When next you do battle, methinks you will find yourself capable of movement heretofore unfamiliar to you. When you have mastered your new talents, return to me. In the meantime, I shall continue to study my ancient text. Oh, go, we have new things. Ba, 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 ba. Yippee! We learned Inner Beast, whatever that is. Oh, it changed. It changed. Okay, what does this do? Delivers an attack with a potency of 330. What's the number for? Beast got caught. How? Huh. Oh, I was going to say I expected an explanation, but it's here. Hi Lorechi, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 13 months. Welcome in. Good morning. Welcome to your main warrior resource. I should have had this ages ago. Alright. The beast gank displays the current strength of a warrior's wrath. This animalistic rage is required to execute several select actions such as Inner Beast and Steel Cyclone, acquired at 45, and will grow weaker upon using them. Using certain actions will increase. You can view the general, but which one increase it though? Ah, like my main combo increases it. Okay, so if I do my main 3 combo, it gains Beast Gauge? I don't know how to pronounce that. And then you can use this for... Is this an AoE or is this single target? Where are you in the MSQ? I have finished the past Heavensward patches. So I am right at the beginning of the introduction of Stormblood. Single target. Okay, cool. Thank you. Then I'm gonna move this right there. And this one right there. So yeah, I finished Heavensward completely. And I've made it kind of my goal to level all my main ones, so like my warrior and my bard, both to level 70. And I also kind of want to do that for some of my main crafters, getting them to 70, and just getting up to date and just taking a little bit of a break. And then we're getting into Stormblood very soon. See, now you can take the TikTok annoyance and use it to bash around dungeon bosses. I channel my inner beast. Roar. I'm missing things. Have good dinner, popular. Gag? Gag? I still don't know, but it's fine. I love Stormblood. I'm excited to get into it. I'm spying and unlocking quests on your map. You mean these? Because I'm not touching those yet. I'm not touching those yet. The thing is, right? The thing is, I have kind of speedrun ARR and Heavensward, so I have a lot of blue quests across all my maps, which I should probably pick up and do. Always do them ASAP, then Stormblood has to wait for a month more, I think. Stormblood will have to wait very long if I'm gonna pick up all the blue quests I have left behind. Also, I appreciate you spelling out how I have to pronounce it, but I still cannot do it. I'm sorry, my brain cannot wrap around pronunciations even if people try to spell it out for me, because English isn't my first language, so it's a bit hard for me to pick up. Priority is always job quest, unlock quest, MSQ, other. True. I've my my personal priority list is market board, job quests, dailies, weeklies, blue quests, MSQ, other things. I think the main reason why I have not picked up all the blue quests yet is also because I'm just going, I'm going at my own pace. I'm picking up what I find fun at the moment, and not try to burn myself out in a way. And doing a lot of side quests burns me out very quickly. You need a guild throwing emote? I do. I don't know where to get it. I want it. It's fun. Jenna Marbles would want you to call it what you think it should be called. True. We love Jenna Marbles in this house. Curious George is so sweet. I think he's my favorite. He is very sweet. I will be sad if I have to leave him behind, because I had that in like my bard quests that I got in Heavensward. You get paired up with a duo, and I really got attached to them, and it was so fun. And then it was like, you have finished your job quest for Heavensward, and I'm like, no, my boys, I'm losing my boys. You missed market board a few more times in that list. True. It's market board, market board, market board, market board. Dailies. Do a duty roulette if I'm brave. Oh, that is a question I want to ask, or maybe put out into the world. Who else? Oh, okay, music. Who else gets duty roulette anxiety? Because I do. A lot as a tank. I get tanxiety so much that when I am solo and I don't have any friends to play with, I don't even queue up for duty roulette, because I am kind of scared that I mess up and disappoint people, and people will yell at me. Who else feels this? Put up their hand. Don't be shy. I'm not alone, right? I used to get anxiety, not anymore. Hi Zol, welcome in. Hence why I have never picked up tank. Valid. I did at first, but I got used to it eventually. Yeah. Girl, it's true. Listen. I already have anxiety. And a tank kinda has a leading role, and I don't want to mess up. I used to get that, but I don't trust anyone else to tank. Valid. I don't know if I can visit your data center, but I will become your healer so we can die as many times as you like without shame. Yeah, that's what I'm doing most of the times. I kind of drag my friends along who are healers, and I'm like, hey, can you heal me so I feel less bad if I do die? And that's going great. That's going absolutely fantastic. Like, me and Danny have run, what's it called again? I forget its name the whole time. We have run the Stone Vigil like a few times in a row for me to get used to how the dungeon works, how the boss works. And then afterwards we did like a little feedback round of like, okay, how could I do better in the future? In like a positive way, right? Not in like, oh, you suck. But just like, okay, the boss mechanic is this. How can I make this to my advantage and everything? So when I have a friend who can heal, I'm totally fine. I feel like I can burn the world down. I can slay any enemy in my path as long as I have a friend. But sometimes there are days where I want to do duty roulette just to do my dailies and level my warrior. But then my friends are not available, or I just feel like, okay, I just want to run a quick one and I don't want to bother anyone. But then I'm alone. And then I'm like, if people yell at me, I don't have anyone to hold my hand. Hi Bob, thank you for the lurk. It's not dragging, happy to be there, and I badly need the practice. It was really nice yesterday that you also explained to me how Sage works, because I just know how White Mage works. I don't know how Sage works. So if I pull along and you say, okay, can you in the future wait for me so I can put this debuff on you so you don't get hit as hard, then I'm like, oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Yes, I will wait. I find overall, if you're upfront about being a new or whatever, people are very accommodating with tips and such. Yeah, I am thinking about making a macro that turns on my tank stance and says, hi, I am new to tanking, so still a little bit slow. Forgive me. And I might want a macro that says, sorry about that. So I don't have to type it in, but just get to press a button and be like, sorry about that. Whoopsie. I'm in office right now, but I would be super down to do duty rats. The thing is, I'm gonna put this down really fast. I have a Discord. It's behind channel points, but I have a Final Fantasy channel in there, and I am thinking on setting up a role for duty roulettes and maybe a role for just Final Fantasy hangouts, so that you can sparely, you have to use it like responsibly, like don't spam people, please, but like if you want to do the roulette, you can kind of be like, hey, I need help with this specifically, and then you can team up with people. Though, from the data travel that I have seen, I can only go to Oceania, New Zealand, Australia surface. Privilege can be provoked, yes. I will get you that invite real quick, hold on. We yapping today, this is okay. I really noticed that I yap a lot. When, let me see, invite people, copy link. Where are you? There you are. Whisper. Oh. Should do that on my browser, not in OBS, because OBS cannot do that. Whisper. I yap a lot. And then when I want to make a YouTube video out of my VOD, I am considering pulling a lot of this yap out of it. I will probably edit a lot of this yapping out of it, because my videos on YouTube are getting like over 1.5 hours and it's getting insane, and I just yap about random stuff that can probably be cut out, so... Oh my god, that sounds cozy. Yeah, I want to make my server a welcoming place for everyone. Especially also people who are new to Final Fantasy and are scared like me. But I also really want to emphasize, like, yeah, don't overdo tagging people for duty roulette, because, like Tom says, privileges can be revoked if you are overusing it. Everyone can come to OC, yeah, OC can't go anywhere. It's kind of nice though, it made queues shorter over here. Hell yeah, that's good at least. It will be nice to have some people to play roulettes with, assuming I can join you. Yeah, we can. I can also sometimes set up an event where we can go to Oceania, blah blah, Australia, New Zealand, and like actually set up an event so people know where they have to be and when, and then we can do some duty roulettes, some raids and stuff. So I'm thinking about that. to doing that in events maybe once a week or so, because I also really enjoy playing alone. So I won't be available for duty roulettes every single day, but I would be up for like organizing events to do duty roulettes together with the community if people are interested in that. Aw, tell Lotte that I hope she's doing well. Also, ads are starting, so we can. Oh, I am misspelling that. We're gonna yap through the ads, and then we're gonna continue with with the job quest. Man, I've been yapping a lot. All right. Hello, welcome back. I hope you have had a good ad time. I've just been yapping. Let's continue with our warrior job quest. we learned inner beast, and we got a thingy that I cannot pronounce. So let's go. Oh, another new thingy. Coolly. Hello again, my friend. It's quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since we last met. Which is funny, because we've been standing in this waterfall the whole time. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly. But it also serves to remind me that each hour I spent reading over ancient text is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain that my studies of the Chronicles will yield something of use. In fact, just last night, I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training, whatever that means. These are the self-same techniques I have been instructing you in, Olefla, ones that call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became unstoppable. But they also became uncontrollable, and both friend and foe fell prey to their ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame on these solemnly at the feet of my kind, promptly banning the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that not every once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage of these chronicles described. Could it be that the tales are merely falsehoods? Stories concocted by some stories conducted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name. Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure? And why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such dishonor? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I for one will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the story that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have been me. I can speak. Don't worry about it. But once again, I lose myself in history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade of the Company of Heroes, and the great holy beast we have been pursuing. Oh, let me get that to you after this scene. Hold on. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss spawns of salt into the wound Fell creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see that the warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Olafla, we will win back our proud name. Now, let us away to Wineport to meet with the captain of the I love talking. Prowess. Skill of expertise in particular. Okay, cool. Thank you for the posture check. I needed that. Let me get you the invite. I still have it right here. There you go. Enjoy. You actually speak the words in the right pronunciation, pretty much all of these. I'm glad that I'm secretly very good at English. But just think that I'm not. Let's go back to Wineport, I guess. Oh, that's very close by. We can go fly there. My Chocobo's outfit is made for Heavensward, not for the summery weather that is right here. I mean, that's okay. Alright, hello? People of Wineport, I'm here! My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopeless. And what few able men we have find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged, that they are currently left without any manned defenses. Leave the defenses to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. There he is. Olafla, you defend the town from the east. Together, we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we return here, back up to the captain. Got it, Olafla? I got it. Have a good cuddle. Your stream is really reminding me I need to play with people again. I've been doing most of it on my own. It's so much fun with company. It is. It's one of the biggest reasons why I got so sucked into Final Fantasy is because I had friends to play with and hold my hand. And cheering me on along the way. And then you can talk with people about the things. Do note that if you talk about quests or storylines or anything, that you are mindful that you put a spoiler tag over it. Because we have people who are still in ARR in our Discord, and I want the place to be spoiler free of like anything. So if you share something that is that could be spoilery, please spoiler tag your things. I need to aggressively seek out my friends who are players and make them, yeah, go to your friends and be like, hey, wanna run a dungeon together? Make some memories. I have found that the best memories I have of Final Fantasy are the ones with friends. We always go on Saturday night to the Golden Saucer to go to the lottery, and it's just also fun with friends. And like they help me get the confidence to even try out tanking, and then be like, yeah, we'll heal you, go for it, we'll have your back, it's okay. And because of them, I now want to be a warrior main, even though I'm very scared to mess up. I really like tanking. I find it so fun. And I'm just glad that I have a community and just a safe space where I am allowed to make mistakes and allowed to try things without the negativity that sometimes comes with failing and stuff. Your friends are getting the good deal. It's super fun to just let people practice and do casual play. Yeah, most of the times you have like a party of 3, so there's one random person with it, but that's also totally fine. We also found out that if you queue for PvP, like the crystal one, because you cannot join that as a party, if you queue at the same time, 9 out of 10 times you get put in the same match. You won't be on the same teams, but you'll be in the same match, and that is just as fun, not gonna lie. Warriors fun, it is fun, and I'm glad that I don't actually die fast if I'm doing it right, you know? Alright, let's girl slay. Let's put that on. Oh, oopsie. Let's try out our new thingy that we have. Hello, y'all. Can I... Oh. Oh, my thing is now on a different key. I'm used to having my area attack on T, and it's now on F, so I have to get used to that again. Imagine changing your keybinds. Hello. Okay. Oh, there's more. Hello. So if I use my combo, which I probably shouldn't do because there's more enemies, but I want to see what the attack does. I want to see what it does. I want to see what it looks like. What does this do? Okay, that was less spectacular than I thought it would be, but that's okay. I love how my little fat cat minion just sits there unbothered in her lane, just chilling, you know? She's just vibing there. This is fine. She's like, you got this. I'm just chilling here. Cool. I can see the rotation in that, I think. Where's the second one? Hello? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh my god, it's rolling over! I'm distracted by my minion. Just rolling over on the ground. Just be like, yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm just a little blob here. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Oh, random things want to join the fight. That's fine, I guess. Welcome in. We have fire, I guess. Done? Done! Yay! Let me read back. You can't party with PvP. It's been a long time since I did that, though I thought for a long time I would party. You can, but not the crystal one. Not the CC. Like the crystal... What is it called? The crystal one that I find most enjoyable to do, you cannot do with party. You can do front lines and... What's the other one called? Rifle wing? Whatever that is. I have not tried that yet. But rifle wings and frontline, I think you can do with a party. But crystalline conflict, you cannot join as a party unless you make a PvP party, which you can do in the Wolf's Den. but then you have to have a full party of 4 to 6 people, and then you can make a PvP team, and then you can queue up to CC together, from what I understood. But we never have a group of a full party to queue into CC in the first place. Most of the time it's just me and a friend, so it's like 2 of us, so then you cannot make a PvP team, so we just queue at the same time and hope for the best. Gaming with friends is so much better than gaming with randos, not to say you can't have fun with randos. Yeah, I find that in Final Fantasy you can have a lot of fun with randos. I meet the most delightful people. Like the other day, I saw someone's hat, like when you focus on a target, your character's hat turns, right? So if you are somewhere and someone looks at you, you can see their head turn towards you. So you're like, oh, they're checking me out, you know? So someone in Limsa, of course it was Limsa of all places, someone in Limsa was looking at me and they had a very cool glamour and we both had like golden wings. Like I have these. Where are they? I have these. Whoa, damn, excuse me. I have these. I have these golden wings. And they also had golden wings. So we kind of looked at each other. And then at the same time, sent each other like a tell of like, oh my god, I love your glamour. And then we had a little dance party. And then we said like, have a good day. And that was very cute. Hey, yo, you got a fat cat? Yeah, because my friend Junie said like, hey, come over to my server. I'm giving you minions. So I was like, okay, I'm coming. And now I have like, I got, let me bring this here. Which one did she give me? She gave me this one, Nutkin. She gave me the fat cat. She got me the lesser panda. I had that one already. The Bomboko, very cute. The capybara, the hedgehog. I got a peacock, and this one, little dragon. Were there more? I think that was it. But like, yeah, I got the fat cat, and it makes me so happy. I love that one so much. 3+ is perfect. Area of attack. They're just happy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm always like debating if I should use area of attack or just my combo when it's like 2 enemies. I'm like, do I AoE or do I do my combo? Crystalline conflict wasn't a thing at that point yet. I've done rifle wings, I think. Ooh. I can only be in a PvP if they're willing to carry my ass, fella. Honestly, I play PvP just to have fun. I'm very slowly getting the hang of it. I've won some games. I had games where I didn't even die and kill people. I feel like it's just a lot of practice because it goes so fast in the crystal conflict. It goes so fast, and it takes a few rounds to even understand what is going on. Because one round of CC only lasts 5 minutes. So even if you suck, it only 5 minutes, then you're out. And you're getting experience and the currency either way. So like it's a win-win in my book. I try to be very good and I'm trying to learn and I'm getting better. It just takes a few things of practice. And it just helps my anxiety of like, okay, it's only 5 minutes, so like I'm out before I even know it. If you ever want to make a PvP team, I'd be super down into it. If you want a rando in it, of course. Yeah, of course, Lee. That's like part of the reason why I also want to set up a little thingy in the Discord of like, hey, do people want to play together? I love that you can see mouths move when you talk. Oh yeah, that's true. That's also funny. I had a random glam talk with 2 people the other day. It's so fun. You basically did the Spider-Man meme. Yes, I did. Let me see. Oh, no. Hi, Leonie. Welcome in. Oh, no. Oh, thank you, Tom. I hope you have already left and not used your mobile data on me. But big kisses. Mwah. Take care of yourself. PvP is so fast. I find it very overwhelming, and your skill set is very compressed. It is very overwhelming. I always have shaky hands after I finish a match, and I need 5 minutes to breathe and calm down before I can queue in for the next one. But it's very fun. Goddo, hi! Today is raining for me too. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for the 10 months. Being here and listening makes me feel how differently World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV is. I played a new expansion in pre-release, and holy damn, people are different. In like a good or a bad way. Alright, let me take a sip, and then we go back to our quest, because yapping. We yap. Oh, I want to look into multi-streaming to YouTube as well, so I can have the yap parts on YouTube too if people are interested in it. But I have to figure out how to set it up, because I saw that a plugin is released for OBS where you can multi-stream to YouTube for free without watermarks and everything. So I'll have to figure out how that works and set it up, and then in the future we might do multi-streaming. I'm not expecting a lot of people on the YouTube side, but it will just be nice to have live streams on there as well. Thank the 12, you're safe. He's not even looking at me. He's not even looking. He was just like, thank the 12, you're safe. My sir, I'm here. I'm right here. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard a scream, and I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. He can sense your spirit. He can sense my awesomeness. They're just chilling, I guess. Slay. Slay your enemies! Oh, this is the bad guy. No. You monster! Get away! Get away! Monster, but I... Oh no, it's... Oh no, it's him. Come no closer, Olafla. I beg of you. I must return to the falls. Oh. You're not a monster. You're lovely. Oh. No. You're not a monster. You're trying to help. What has gotten into him? It's true that he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, methinks that children's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend. I shall speak to the villagers and clean up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure him that Wineport is in debt for him to his aid. Oh. You're good. You're just trying to help. He's just trying to help. And then the sheer difference of music in Costa del Sol compared to that. No, thank you. I have a mission to complete. I have a friend to see. A friend who did nothing wrong and is just trying to help. You're okay. It's just kids. Don't listen to kids. Kids are silly. Oh, Olafla, please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to the situation for which I was completely unprepared. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that to the layman's eye, it might have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. Mayhaps it was the very misapprehension that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. And if that's the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles and endeavor to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Olefla, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me as they did my brother. Yes. Well, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies and you your training. I hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Until then, my friend. Oh, I love him. I care about him. Mithril Tempest. What does that do? Delivers an attack with a potency of 100 to... Okay, this is my AoE. This is my new AoE? Combo action. Oh, it's a combo with overpower, so you have a combo AoE now. Ah. Grant searching temps and increasing them. I don't know what that one meant, but I should read my things. But that's like an AoE combo then? Interesting. Interesting. Alright. FF14 is the good big brother in terms of community. I was healing without my friend Tank yesterday. I got flamed twice and was told that it is just a normal dungeon. When I asked to slow down, I was then told to learn to play or leave, and eventually we finished the dungeon after I sweated a year of life out of keeping everyone alive. Oh, Jara, I'm sorry. That's not a fun experience. That's not okay. That's really not okay. If someone did that to me, I would stop playing dungeons altogether, not gonna lie. That's not okay. I'm really glad that Final Fantasy are a bit stricter on reporting behavior like that. Because I was told many times that if someone is like actually rude to you and actively comments and bullies people on their playstyle and to just get good and stuff, that it's okay to report them. Because that's just not okay, and that's how people lose love and courage for doing like dungeons and stuff. That sucks. I didn't know that World of Warcraft had a less fortunate community behind it. Most people say that Final Fantasy XIV community is better because they are more welcoming to new players and are willing to help them. Unlike in World of Warcraft, where unless you have a friend group to help you, you're on your own. That sounds a little bit sad. Yeah, that's the sad thing about it. In Final Fantasy XIV, literally everyone in the dungeon is waiting for you. You could get stuck 30 minutes on the toilet and they would just chill and dance. World of Warcraft would just be, you would just be kicked out for going AFK 20 seconds. That sucks. We had instances where our healer, for example, lost their internet connection and they were reconnecting and we were just like, just give us a moment, they are reconnecting, let's do a little dance, and then everything went well. It's an area of attack combo, but from what I've watched and read, you should still use it on a single target if you don't have the DPS buff from it active. I don't know what that means. I will read into that, I guess. I will read into that. Am I going to do another one? How long have we been going? Okay, we can do one more because I've been yapping most of the time. Welcome again, my friend. I was wondering when your travels would bring you back this way. It just so happens that I have some exciting news. I have finally uncovered the clues pertaining to the whereabouts of the lost armor of my ancestors. As it turns out, after the fallen hero cast the 5 pieces from the mountaintop, 5 of his pupils sent out to recover them, intending to restore their master's name. What is more, they were actually successful in this search. However, when it came to reuniting the set, the armor's great power began to work upon their minds, and not one could bring himself to relinquish his piece. Realizing then that their master's fatal pride was born of the artifact's combined influence, the pupils resolved to keep the pieces separate, and to share between 5 the power that might otherwise have consumed one. Thus did each of them carve his own place in history. The chronicles go on to say that years later, prior to death, each of the pupils returned to the scene of his own greatest victory and buried the artifact in his possession in a final attempt to preserve any one warrior from holding the set. And it is there that the pieces still rest. You may be interested to know that the armor I wear is itself a replica of the set crafted by my ancestors, identical in all respects, save for its lack of the arcane enchantments that the original. I know that what you might be thinking. If we were to bring these 5 pieces together once more, what would prevent us from being corrupted in the same fashion? Well, I've thought of that. What we need only do, my god, is trace the runes we find on the armor onto every single piece of warrior gear. That way, we would not need to worry about a single proud fool becoming drunk on his all-surpassing power, as every warrior in the realm would possess the same might. It's quite brilliant if I say so myself. So, how about we split up and begin the search straight away? 3 of the locations seem quite self-evident. I would entrust the search there to you while I track down the other 2 with the tome in hand. One piece is said to be buried under the great rock of the Bouldering Downs while others slumbers peacefully in Camp Tranquil in the Southern Shroud. The last 3 rests untouched at the Unearth those 3 relics and bring them to me. With any measure of fortune, I'll have tracked down the remaining 2 by the time we return. Okay, that sounds not dangerous at all. I am sure this will go fine. And giving every warrior in the land that same power, totally not a problem. Totally not. I love how in Final Fantasy XIV, if someone has a problem with internet or anything IRL, the rest of the party goes into a dance break. Yeah, I found that most people, 99% of the people, are very patient and will wait. There are always people who will run ahead and be stubborn, but 99% of the people I encountered have been very nice. Your buff is called Storm's Path. It is the upgraded number 2 action in your single target combo. The number 2 action of your AoE rotation later also gives you the same buff. Let me read. Let's read, shall we? Imagine reading. Okay, so that went up. Where is Storm's Path? Oh, here it is. Oh, that's like the... Isn't that the 3rd one in the combo? I thought that was the 3rd one in the combo. But it gives a buff then. Look at me reading things, imagine that. Increases immunity, hours. Grand Surging Tempest, increasing damage. Okay, so you get like a damage bonus on it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can't expect you to know every single job and every single thing. Don't worry about it. Thank you for explaining it to me. Alright, okay, let's track down some relics. First one is over there, so we're just gonna go there. And fly. Fly me to the moon. And let me sing across the stars. Do 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 da 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 da. In other words, please stay true. In other words, I love you. Hi, Pudding Pie, welcome in. It is the pine, it is me. Alright. Think we're there. Hey, it's there. Oh, the mud puppies want to play? Do we want to play? We can play. I changed my hotbar again. Oh my god. I should stop changing things. Now I keep doing it wrong. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. It's like a little warm-up for the job quest. I should really watch out when I change my hotbar. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me heal up. Let me also probably get my mount out. My companion. And be in the healer stance for me, please. Alright. Where is it? What is it? Where? Where? Oh, come down here. Come here. Come fight me down here. It's a little bit easier for me. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. Next. Next. Where are you? Okay. Whoa. Go. That's number 2. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. That's a long flight, but that is okay. We can make it happen. Ba, ba, do, 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 do. Flying helps a lot. Getting places fast. I'm so glad to have flight in all of the areas of Heavensward as well. For the ones that have it, because some don't have it, and then I'm just like, I miss flying so much. I miss my shortcuts. It's so nice to just fly over all these rocks and just be there. Da da do do. Oh, hello. This is kind of close up. It's fine. There you go. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Where do we go? We go there. Let's go there. It was really nice playing Genshin along with your stream, and then I realized I played Genshin like all day. Well, I hope you had fun. Nothing wrong with a little self-care gaming day. Might be a hot take, but I like the face when you have to look. It is fun because it also, yeah, it forces you to kind of enjoy the maps before you rush through them. And it makes me appreciate the new areas way more. So I do like the mechanic. I do miss flying, but I'm like, okay, let's unlock this, look at the pretty places, and then it will be all good. How fares your search, Olefla? Have you found aught of my tribe's ancient relics? Should you have the 3 pieces of armor, done them and show them to me? Oh, equip them? Damn, okay. There goes my glamour, but that's okay. Look at me, I'm wearing them. Oh, Lefla, that you have found the gear is most gratifying, but what I would truly fancy would be to see you in it. Wait, stand still for a moment. The armor becomes you that I cannot tell you had it on in the first glance. But now I have no doubt. I sense the power of the runes inscribed on each piece resonating with your soul crystal. This is the long-lost armor of the warrior. I too have found one of the relics, but I have run into an unexpected rub. When I donned the piece, I felt nothing, as if the lost treasure were no different from the unadorned replicas already in my possession. Whether the power has been lost to it, or must be awakened by means yet unknown to me, this I cannot say. The ancient text still holds many mysteries beyond my ability to decipher. But before I forget, I should mention to you that I did indeed track down the other piece before I was waylaid by this current conundrum. You should find it sealed away at the Red Mantis Falls. Okay, but why didn't you get it? Why do I have to get it? I thought you would get 2 and I would get 3. It's okay, I'll get 4. I did have fun, but also this is just me putting in a bunch of hours for Risley, and then I can nearly... Oh, hell yeah, that will be nice. He's very, very nice unit to play. Oh, I've hoarded 100k points! Oh my goodness, that's so many points. Alright. Do, 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 do. Hello? Let me get this map out of the way. Come here. I do like that it has like an audio cue when it is charged to 50, so you can actually hear when it's ready, because my eyes are on the battlefield and the enemy and not on my hotbar. Chest. So that's nice. I like that they integrated that. Alright, let's fly back there. Do 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 do. La 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 la. Okay, I can find that without a map. Do 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 do. Back. I see your search was a fruitful one. I am pleased to say that I've also gleaned some insight on why the armor I found seemed devoid of power. As I alluded to it, the ancient warrior's armor derives its power from a concordance between the incantations carved into the steel itself and the inner beast of the wearer. My own resonance with the plating was too weak as to allow the proper connection with it. And now I think I know why. My soul crystal. It once burned bright like yours, but since the event at Wineport, it's been reduced to a lifeless husk. Why this happened I cannot say, but the tomb is quite clear about what would happen were the powers of the armor to be bestowed upon me, whose soul is weak. The inner beast would devour the mind of the wearer, who would go on a mindless rampage that would end only with the mercy of death. Yes, unlike the crazed fiends we battle. I believed that the armor sensed my weakened state, foresaw the potential danger, and then knowingly shut off its powers to me. And I dare say we are fortunate that it did. I feel as though an apology is in order at this juncture. I must tell you I left this final piece of the armor where I found it, the breastplate, as the piece closest to the warrior's heart, has powers far greater and more dangerous than the other pieces. Uncertain as I was to the reason for my being unable to connect with the plate's mystical energy, I feared to take it would mean imperiling both myself and those around me. Your soul may burn stronger than mine, yet I still worry for your fate were you to put it on. Look deep within yourself, Olafla. When you feel ready, and only then, come speak to me again. Okay. I do think I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna that this is the final one, because we've been going for quite some time, and I need to get some lunch. So thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Thank you. Let me see.